Hello, welcome to Numerical and the picks of the day. Coming at you Friday. It's about a little after 9 in the morning. Um, let's get right into it. Starting a little late today. First, of course, let's review the picks from yesterday. We had a split decision yesterday. We did not hit the underdog with the Reds, but the Royals did win as a very slight favorite. So we're down a tiny fraction of a unit for the day. Still down just under 7 units for the season. Let's move on to the picks for today. So first, let's look at the sides. Few caveats here. Um, so the model, there's a few pictures here. The model does not know well. Shota Imanaga, Logan Allen, and Luis Gill. So we're not going to place bets on those games. Also, the Marlins had a very just sort of late-breaking scratch that Jesus Luzardo is not going to pitch. So we also won't be betting on that game either. So let's see what we can get. Start with the Dodgers Blue Jays. Model wants to get 117. Let's switch over to money lines. And LA Toronto not getting 117. In fact, we're only getting about 106 now, so we won't take a bet there. Next up, again, skip the Shota Imanaga game. Mets Cards. It's looking for minus 129 on the Mets. And let's see what we can get. We can get minus 125 at South Point. So we'll take that, the Mets minus 125. So let me just mark that down. Mets minus 125. Next up, again, Marlins not going to take a bet on them, and the Yankees Brewers not going to do that because Marlins doesn't know Luis Gill well. Reds Rangers. Saying take the Reds if you can get 164. Let's see if we get 164 on the Reds. If I can find the game. Here we go. So the Reds, we're not getting 164, getting 154 at Bookmaker, but not 164. So we won't take a bet there. Finally, Pirates Giants, saying take the Pirates plus 125. We're showing 130 at Pinnacle. So let's see what we can get on the Pirates. Pirates getting 135 at Bookmaker. So let's mark that down. Pirates plus 135 at Bookmaker. Pirates plus 135. Okay. Moving on to totals. Again, here's the whole list of totals again with all the caveats that I already mentioned about certain pitchers and certain games. So again, not going to look at this game with Luis Gill. First up, Tigers Royals. It says take over 7.5. It wants a little better than even money though. So let's click over to totals here. Tigers, Royals. Over here, we're getting minus 101, but it wants plus 101, so we're still a couple cents off. So yeah, not going to take a bet there. Next up, Orioles Athletics. It's saying take over 7.5 at even money, essentially. So that's here. And yeah, you see 7.5 at Bookmaker, 7.5 over even money. Orioles Athletics. So let's mark that down. Athletics, Orioles. over 7.5, and that's an even money. Again, next two games, not going to trust because the model doesn't assess those pitchers well. White Sox, Tampa Bay Rays. It's saying take the over at -108 or better. And Pinnacle's already shown -108, so we should get something there. White Sox, Rays. That's over here. 7.5. We're getting -103 at Heritage. So let's do that. Rays, White Sox, over 7.5, -103. Rays, White Sox, oops, oh well, whatever, over 7.5 at -103. Just double check that. Yep, over 7.5, -103, Rays, White Sox. Okay. Next up, Rangers and Reds. Wants better than even money, over 8.5. Rangers, Reds, and actually they're already going to 9 here. So the only 8.5 left is -118. So we're not going to take a bet there. Mariners, Diamondbacks, over 7.5. Again, wants about even money. Let's look. Mariners, Diamondbacks, over 7.5. Yeah, not getting even money. -110 is the best we're finding there. So we'll take a bet on that game. And finally, the Padres, Phillies, again, over 7.5. Wants well better than even money. We're kind of looking for a 7 here. Padres, Phillies. Yeah, no, 7.5, -110 is the best we're getting. Circa's showing 8, in fact. So not finding a bet here. So it looks like we've got 2 money line bets: the Mets and the Pirates. Mets -125, Pirates +135. Athletics, Orioles over 7.5 at even money. Rays, White Sox over 7.5 at -103. And those are the bets. It's funny, the White Sox, the model, I think the White Sox have been terrible, clearly, this year. And I know Vegas doesn't think they can ever score any runs, the bookmakers. And the model seems to be think they're a little bit better at scoring runs than the bookies seem to. So we've had a few overs with the White Sox lately. All right, but that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.